This month we'll visit the city of Bilbao, in Spain, positioning ourselves in front of the Guggenheim Museum, which twisted titanium casing would reflect the stars if it weren't for the huge urban luminous pollution. Visible sky objects are very limited in this area. However, we will turn off the lights of the city to watch the wonderful celestial show that awaits up there. The position the constellation Ursa Major reaches this month allows us to use it as a key to locate other asterisms, perhaps less known. Extending 5 times the distance between the stars Merak and Dhube, we will get to see the North Star in the constellation Ursa Minor. This will be very useful for setting your telescope station. Extending 3 times the distance between the stars Phecda and Megrez, we will reach which was, due to the precession movement of the Earth, the polar star for the ancient Egyptians. It is Thuban, in the constellation Draco. Megrez and Dhube will set the direction of the search line to reach the bright Capella, alpha star of the constellation Auriga, the charioteer. Mizar and Alcade will point us to Arcturus, the brightest star in the constellation Bootes, the herdsman. Extending this imaginary curve in the sky, we will reach Spica, the brightest star in the constellation Virgo. Megrez and Phecda will serve us again to locate, through its brightest star, Regulus, the constellation in which we will stop, Leo, the lion. Looking north, the constellation of Leo, the lion, is this month very high in the sky. Its brightest star, Regulus, located just 85 light-years away, has a bluish-white glow representative of B-class stars. This is actually a quadruple star system that is receding from us at 4 kilometers per second. Gamma Leonis or Algebra, lion's mane, is a double star system visible to the telescope as 2 yellowish bright stars that are close together, but eventually their distance will increase. For the minor component, Gamma Leo b, an orbital period of 600 years has been calculated. Recently, in Gamma Leo a, a planet 8 times larger than Jupiter was discovered orbiting the star. We will use Regulus again as a guide star for finding the most important deep sky objects of this constellation. If we draw a line between Regulus and a nebula, the beta star Leo, we will find along its route a number of galaxies. Halfway through is a vast field of galaxies, among which stands out the M95, a spiral elongated galaxy. Beside her, brighter, is M96, and a little further north, galaxies M105 and NGC 3384. All of them are visible with telescopes of diameters greater than 80 millimeters. A third of the distance from the nebula and near Cherchen, the Zeta star of the constellation, we will find the famous Leo triplet, a set of 3 galaxies located 20 million light-years away that is visible with binoculars. 2 of them, M65 and M66, appear very close together, and a third, NGC 3628, is a bit further away, but related gravitationally to the other 2. To the west, we raise our eyes and go from the bright star Capella in the direction of the polar star to locate, halfway through, the asterism formed by the 7 brightest stars in the constellation Camelopardalis, the giraffe. In the domains of this constellation we find the famous waterfall of Kemble. In an area 5 times the size of the Moon, it has shown to us a trail of stars, whose distribution of colors could remind us of a waterfall. To locate this asterism, we will aid ourselves with the constellation Cassiopeia, easy to see for its W shape. Between its stars Beta and Epsilon, we will draw an imaginary line which we will extend just once, until we reach the 3 bright stars with 5th magnitude, located at the edge of the abyss, and that will make a dramatic fall to the subtle cascade of lights. Halfway, we will stumble upon a beautiful 5th magnitude white dwarf, and at the end of the tour, we will dive into the star cluster NGC 1502. A highlighted deep sky object in the domains of the giraffe is the nebula Lemon Slice, IC 3568, spherical planetary visible only with telescopes of apertures over 125 mm. Also visible even with binoculars is the spiral galaxy NGC 2403, very close to us, at only 8 million light-years away. Right above our heads this month is located the constellation Lynx. Its components are very weak, so we need to rely on its neighbors Auriga and Ursa Major. Between both we can draw the asterism formed by the 7 brightest stars in the Lynx, extending twice the distance between Capella and Minkalinen, stars Alpha and Beta in the Auriga constellation. We contemplate a distant globular cluster. NGC 2419 is located 270,000 light-years away. Yet, the million suns composing it allows us to see it through small telescopes. Drawing a line between the stars Alpha of Lynx and Pollux of Gemini, and a third away from the Alpha, we can locate, with telescopes with openings over 150 mm, the galaxy of the Flying Saucer, the spiral NGC 2683. Located 25 million light-years away and moving 4 kilometers away from us every second. Gaze the stillness of the sky over your head, and you will perceive the movement of the earth under your feet.